Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Gazen. Thanks for being with us on this Wednesday.
And I'm Leslie Adamy. At the top tonight, plans to get as many people as possible vaccinated against COVID-19 continues, despite a lack of adequate supplies of the vaccine.
Yes, and it's been another tragic day in Nueces County where we had 8 more people die from COVID-related problems just on this Wednesday. City and county leaders did announce the official startup, though, of a second hub that can handle a mass vaccine distribution. And just as soon as enough supplies come in, that new hub will be open.
Yeah, and currently the Richard and Borchard Fairgrounds in Robstown is one of Texas's 29 hubs. The City-County Health District today announcing Driscoll Children's Hospital is preparing to open up a second hub for our area, this time at the American Bank Center. According to health officials, both hubs will be able to handle distributing up to 5,000 doses of the vaccine. Nueces County Judge Barbara Canales tonight saying those efforts are dependent on how many vaccine doses are shipped to our area.
Vaccine demand exceeds supply, and our vaccine delivery capability also exceeds supply, which is actually a good thing. The demand for vaccines is enormous, and the 2 vaccines that we currently have, the Pfizer vaccine and the Moderna vaccine, are being produced in our nation as fast as they can make it. And unfortunately, there is a physical limit to their production.
Now, in Nueces County, about 17,000 people have been vaccinated with at least that first shot. And across the state, more than 3 million doses have been shipped to various communities so far.
And as more mass vaccine clinics are being discussed for the area, the health district is also looking at more options besides the typical drive-through, including new walk-through clinics and mobile clinics with vaccines by appointment. Public Health Director Ned Rodriguez adding at today's city briefing that there are plans to continue their new Save Our Seniors distribution program, which we showed you yesterday, where Corpus Christi firefighters and paramedics go door to door to vaccinate elderly and homebound residents.
And by the way, the City-County Health District for Nueces County has received an additional 500 doses of the Moderna vaccine that is specifically for anyone who went through the first mega vaccination clinic back on Tuesday, December 29th in Robstown. So this would be for your second dose only. Those people will also get a text message notification. That clinic has tentatively been set for this Friday from 11 till 7, again at the Borchard Fairgrounds. Anyone who goes will need to bring their vaccination card with them.
And we want to take a look now at the number of new COVID-19 cases being reported for Nueces County. The City-County Public Health District reported 209 new cases today, bringing the total number of cases recorded since March of last year to over 34,550. Sadly, there were 8 COVID-19 related deaths reported this Wednesday, as we mentioned at the top of show, 4 women and 4 men. Currently, 167 people are in the hospital, 42 of those patients in intensive care.